Well, hey, this is Harriet's Florida Kitchen, and I'm Harriet. This is my kitchen. Here we are in Florida, and today, huge surprise, excitement. My grandson Dwight is going to be my able assistant in the kitchen, and also moving on his first step towards being a YouTube influencer. Second path. What's the other path?
The one where I did an interview on ladybugs.
Oh, forgot about that. Okay, so second time he's been a YouTube influencer. So the thing he wanted to make today was meringues, because we had some meringues and he loved them. So we're making a lot of meringues today. Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera while we get ourselves organized, and then I'm going to start separating the eggs, and Dwight is going to help me with the measuring. All right, the first thing we have to do is we have to separate the eggs. So the tricky thing is you got to make sure that you do not get any yellow in with the whites. So I separate them. I just separate them using the shells themselves, and that works fine. And I'm not going to show you every single one because that'll get kind of boring, because we are doing 8 eggs. Then Dwight is going to measure out the stuff, and measure out the cream of tartar and the salt that we need to use. Now you can also run them through your fingers, and that's a pretty surefire way to do it. Okay, we're now ready to do the sugar. Now Dwight, go ahead and start measuring. Dwight's going to measure 2 cups of sugar. 1 cup is going to be, go ahead, dip it on in there. That's right, as much as you can, all the way. That's right. A little bit more than that. Let's do, I'll show you the first one. So we do it, dip it like that. Make it super full. And then what do you do with the knife?
You shave it like.
Yep, you shave it off. That's it, right into the thing. That's it. Good, perfect. Okay, put that in the bowl, please.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Put that in the bowl right there.
Yes.
Yep. Dump it on in. Thank you. And now do it again. Now we want a 2nd cup of sugar. Dip it out. That's it. Make it really full. Super, super, super full. Now I'm liking that. Yep. Okay. Lift it out. Is that enough?
No, it doesn't look like it.
No, I think we put a little bit more. Okay. Shave it with your knife. Make sure it's right. That's good. Okay. Yep. And now it goes in the bowl. Okay.
2 cups.
Yep. Now in a minute we're going to take a cup of that out and we're going to put it in the food processor. Okay. Dwight has lifted out a cup of the sugar again, and he's going to put it in the food processor right here. This is how you make.
This one?
Yep.
Right now.
That's exactly right. Dump it right in. This is how you make super fine sugar. You just use regular granulated sugar, and you put it in a food processor. So now Dwight will put the lid on. And
I did it on.
and we won't talk while we do this because it makes too much noise. So go ahead and push the on button. Yep. That's it. Okay. And I like to do this to make sure I get it all. Okay. Here we go. Now, we are now going to measure out the salt and the cream of tartar. Dwight is going to do that as well. Lay this down like this. Here you go. Dwight, here's your quarter teaspoon. So you know what to do. Put it right in there. That's it. No wait, remember, over that. That's, measure it out. There you go. Into the bowl, please. Okay. And we're going to do some salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Remember, we're going to do this right over the counter because we can clean it up later. Okay, and what do we do with that?
Shave.
Oh, well, we got to remeasure. We did that wrong. So let's put that quarter. Wait. I got to make sure that people can see it. All right, put a teaspoon in there. Yeah. That's it. And we remeasure the cream of tartar again. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Now put that in the bowl, please. That's it. Okay. Now we're ready to move over to the mixer. Okay. Now we're going to put the eggs into the mixer. They're now room temperature. Hold on, Dwight, not quite yet. And I'm going to turn it on, and you're not going to hear me speaking. I'm just going to show you, but we're going to get it to a foamy place before we start adding anything. So here we go. looks just about right. And now I'm going to turn it on high again, and Dwight is going to put in the salt and the cream of tartar. And then he's going to start adding the sugar a tablespoon at a time. Here we go. Dwight puts in the vanilla. Okay. We're good. That looks good, Dwight. All right. Thank you very much. We are going to wipe this off the sides so that we're making sure we have everything there. This is lovely and whipped. It's got to be stiff yet glossy. Hold on, Dwight. You want to do it? I'm just going to get it off the sides. Make sure all of the vanilla went in and all of the sugar went in. And you know what? I'm going to let you lick the bowl. It's going to be amazing. I know. I thought it might be. Okay. All right. So here comes this for you. No, take the whole thing in your hand. Thank you very much. And we'll turn this off and we'll start putting these on the trays to put into the oven. Okay, Dwight, we're ready. Now we're going to put this. How was the beater? Was it good?
I liked it.
Good. Okay, no baby talk. Here we go. So I'm going to show you what to do. You've got a smaller spoon, or at least a shorter spoon. So we are going to drop these on, we're supposed to make circles, which we have not done. So these are supposed to be on 4-inch circles, and we'll make 10 of them for each of these. So Dwight, I want you to make yours about like that. And we may need another spoon to get it off. So you do your tray. I'm going to do my tray. And so we're going to do 10 of these. That's it right here. Put it right there. Good. And I'm going to get it off of your spoon, because these don't have to be beautiful, but you should use a pastry squeezer. But I think it looks like a lot of trouble to do a pastry squeezer, so we're not doing it. We're just doing some nice big gloppy ones. And we're going to do a little bit flat. Okay, Dwight, a little bit bigger glump than that, I think. Here, get a little bit more for that one. A little bit more. Yeah. Make these a little flatter. There we go. That's pretty much. So let's do that size on this next one. That's good. That was good. Okay, right here. Good. Okay. I think that's going to be fine. Okay. That's kind of a huge one. Let's do a little bit more in this guy. Okay. And you do another one on yours. I'll do another one over here. Okay. And if they're different sizes, that's okay, because they're going to be cooking for an hour in a very slow, low oven. Okay, let's put some here. The tidier they are, the better. But if they aren't super tidy, that's going to be fine too. Okay, Dwight, put another one on your tray. These are really bigger than they need to be. Come on.
It makes a bigger taste.
I know, it's a bigger taste. Okay, put yours on the tray. And they won't get any bigger than this. They just sort of stay about the same size, so they're not going to be a big problem in terms of running into each other. Okay, get another one on yours. And I'll get some more here on mine. Yeah, wait, no, don't, you gotta let the whole glump come off. It's supposed to be all one piece. And the more it's one piece, the easier it'll be to get off. Now we're using parchment, so it'll be nice and dry. That's it, good. A little bit more on that one, I think. A little bit more in mine. Back there in that back corner, that's good. Okay, whoa. Okay, so let's let that go on, hold on. Let's do some of this. Let's do a little bit more on that one.
Can't have them connect to each other, can
It sort of doesn't matter, but we'd rather they not connect. But I think they're going to be okay. I think you've got enough on yours. Now we're going to finish these up. Move the camera again. So Dwight and I are going to put this in the oven, and we're going to put it in at 250, and it's already ready to go. And we'll get it back out again. And no, we won't get it out in an hour. In an hour, we're going to turn off the oven, and then we're going to let it sit in the oven, on the off oven, for another couple of hours. Well, we'll watch a movie in the meantime, and then we'll let you see how delicious they are. Okay? Here we go, going into the oven area. Okay, Dwight, you can turn off the oven. It has just been 1 hour.
How do I turn it off?
Oh, I guess we need to get you a stool. Hold on. Here we go. All right, so it's been on for 1 hour, and all we're going to do is we'll look at it in here. See, they look pretty good, but we are going to turn it off. And now we're going to wait for 2 hours.
Why are they excited about that?
Because they're going to be in an oven that is going to be slightly cooler, slightly cooler, slightly cooler, but they're super dry in there. And so they're going to have a chance to dry out even more, which is going to be what makes them so nice and crisp and
Why didn't you
crunchy.
just set them out here?
Well, because they have to be in a very dry place. That's why we do that. Okay, back in 2 hours. Okay, Dwight wanted to know why we couldn't just go ahead and eat these. So they are nice and dry on the outside. We took one out at the end of an hour, but you can see that they're kind of spongy inside. Now, that doesn't mean they're not wonderful, but let me take a little bit of this so you can see. But they're not dry all the way through. Now, in 2 hours, they should be dry all the way through. If you were going to do floating island, so you put meringues on custard, on an English custard, then you would take the meringue material, you would drop it in gently boiling water, you would pull it out with a spoon, and you would put it on the custard. And that is kind of the texture on the inside of this. Anyway, that's not what we're doing. We're drying out meringues.
You have to wait 2 hours.
Dwight wanted to try after another hour to see how they were. They still have 1 more hour, but we're going to give it a try and see what it looks like. So, it's gotten definitely drier, kind of crumbly, still a little moist in the middle. So if you can see this, yes you can, still a little moist. How is it, Dwight?
Tastes like the one I had last night.
But how is it? Is it good?
Mm-hmm. I think we'll call it done. It's
No, we're not done yet. We're going to do another hour. Oh. Oh, really good. Really good and good, isn't it, Dwight? I'm going to have a little bit more so it's very soft in the middle. It really is good. Okay. We'll be back in an hour. Okay, it has now been 3 hours since we put them in for an hour. We're taking them out.
And hopefully they taste really good.
Yep. All right, let's see what they're going to be like. We'll get these out. Now, you know, we have eaten
3.
a few of these. Well, Philbo had some too.
Oh, no, 4.
So we're going to see. You get to have. No, you don't need to get that giant. Well, you can get the giant one. All right, we can split it if you want to. All right, we're going to see what this tastes like. Yeah, they're still a little bit soft in the middle. So I would say, although we feel these are pretty wonderful, that you might want to even let them sit all night in your oven. It wouldn't hurt them a bit. Okay. Oh, what do you think, Dwight?
Yay! I like this a lot.
I like it a lot too. I think it's wonderful. I think it's really addictive. I don't think it
Like a video game.
Like a video game. I feel so strong that way myself. You could just have this with stuff on it. I had it the other night with pureed, made more meringues, and I pureed some plums with a little stick of cinnamon and a little bit of sugar, not very much, almost no water, and just boiled them up and poured it on the meringues. You could also have a little chocolate sauce. That would be great. You could also have it just with some pureed
And if you have a
strawberries.
dog,
If you have a dog, what?
don't let. If you pour chocolate on it, don't let your dog have a thing.
That's exactly right. No chocolate for your dog. Anyway, Dwight and I think this is great. This was a great experiment. And I think it was a satisfactory cooking situation, don't you? So this is Dwight and his grandmother hats. signing off from Harriet's Florida Kitchen. Thank you so much for joining us. Wave goodbye.
She's Harriet, but I just call her that.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.